Hello, I'm Dennis O'Donnell, Vice President of Precision PCB Services, and we are a service provider of BGA Rework and circuit board rework services. So we provide a full array of services and from BGA Rework to service mount pad repair to damaged fab repair, a lot of specialty stuff. And we do BGA reballing and just about you name it. This month we celebrate 25 years in business. And for the past 5 years, we've also been distributing BGA Rework Stations. And we import what we consider some of the best BGA Rework Stations from around the world. And we pick out the ones that we think are the best that meet our customers' needs. And then we'll help you install them and get your training program or your rework program up by training your employees. So when you purchase a station from us, we don't just do the sale, we provide the support. You get lifetime support, and if you need employee training, we do employee training and consulting, process development, a lot of stuff. So if you need some help, give us a yell. Today, I'm going to just do a demo of this Shuttle Star. It's a model SV560A. This is one of our top-of-the-line machines, as it's got the full auto vision system that automatically pick and places the component and lines it up. And I'm just going to start with a few features of this machine. They normally come in 220 volt, 30 amp. This particular unit, I've had this custom wired. This is a 120 volt, 60 amp. So this one only needs a 60 amp single phase breaker. You only need one breaker. And then it's 3 wires, line, neutral, and ground. So for those people that don't have 220 and they want to have 120, this is a good unit for 120 volts, but then you have to have the 60 amp breaker because it's got some pretty heavy duty perimeter heaters that'll take a lot of amperage once they're fired up, and we'll show you that later. So what we have here is this unit. It can do boards up to about 36 inches wide. So you can see these rods here. It's about 24 to 25 inches deep, and we can get these rods right now. These are 36 inch. We can go large if you want, but normally I just supply it with rods that'll go for 36 inch wide boards. We have a bottom air, hot air, and this is 800 watts. We have a top hot air that's 1200 watts. And then what we have on the perimeter, we have 6, they're called rapid heat infrared heaters. Now, if you're doing larger boards that have a lot of ground plane or a lot of copper, and they're very thick, it's imperative that you have some really heavy duty heaters. And these rapid heat infrareds are really nice because they produce a lot of heat. They produce it really fast, and they'll keep the board from warping and help you get you a better reflow on your BGA component. And so what I'd like to do here is just a short demo. These machines, they're totally self-contained. They're plug and play. It's just like your cell phone. You get a stylus. You can just punch in the commands on the keypad. The most complex thing is setting up profiles. And if you purchase the machines from us, we'll help you with profile development. You could actually send us your board, and we'll set up a profile for it. And then we'll give you the profile after we show you how, we'll actually do the sample board, put the chip on, save the profile, send you the board for testing, and then send you the profile so you can run it on your own machine. So today, let's just go ahead and start. We'll do a little simple alignment procedure. I've got a board here. These machines, they'll do anywhere from about a 1 millimeter chip all the way up to 60 millimeters. If you have larger than 60 millimeters, we could have nozzles made. I have custom nozzles made in just about any size, any shape that you want. But for right now, I'm just going to put this board in place. And then we want to align the component to the center. So we have a pickup tube here. And then we have different size top heat nozzles. So this one's a smaller component. The nozzles just attach magnetically, so they're very easy to install and remove. And for right now, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to do an alignment. Let me go back here to perimeters, alignment. And right now, it's just going to go and center inside the camera and the pickup tube, and we'll center the board to the pickup tube. So you can zoom in and zoom out. So I just go to adjust. I go camera zoom in, zoom out. These have about 120, I think 120 zoom, a really, really good zoom range. And so what I have here is the blue you can see is our nozzle, the blue light, and this is our pickup tube. And then the yellow and gold light is the circuit board. And right now I'm just want to get the circuit board generally in center as close as I can. So my circuit board center, I'm going to put down my board blocks. This will hold the board in place. And I'm just going to go stop. And we'll hit reset. And we're going to be ready to place the component. Right now I have my component here. It's the BGA component. We just place it when we call the upper nest. And the machine's ready to place, so I'm going to go pick up. It will automatically move to position and pick up the chip. And so we can see here, let me zoom in a little closer. So we can see our circuit board pads are sort of a gold color. I don't know if you can see because we don't really have a close-up video, but it should be good enough. And then our solder balls are in blue. And we have a focus. I'm going to focus my pads on my circuit board. And then I'm going to do another focus for my solder balls. Now that they're in focus, I'm just going to line them up. These have a micrometer adjust. So we're just going to bring these down here. Oops. Well, my bottom heater is a little bit too high. It's catching on that. So we're just going to lower the bottom heater here. So you have the bottom heater is adjustable. It moves up and down. So if you have tall components on the bottom of the board, you can adjust it a little bit. There we go. Actually, this particular board, it's got a big component that's hitting on this, so we're going to get a smaller bottom heater. And so you have different size bottom heaters. And so this one's a little bit smaller. It won't interfere with the component. There we go. That's better. Lock this in place. Go back to our micrometer adjust. And zoom out a little bit. Okay. There we go. So we got our balls about 100% on the pad. So our balls are aligned. Once everything is aligned, then I can just go and I can go to the next step, which will be solder. It's going to go down. It's going to automatically place the chip. And then it's going to back off, so there's about 2 to 3 millimeter spacing between the pickup tube and the chip. Right now it's heating up. We have our profile set to about 1 degree per second. Go to my profile here. This particular board right now, we have it set up for a lead-free profile. Currently we have 3 zones. And you can see down here, our infrared heaters are heating up. And you can set these up to about 350C, but that's really hot. Most boards, you're only going to need about 200 to 250C on the perimeter heaters. And so we're not going to reflow this chip. I just want to do a quick demo, show you how the machine works for a placement. And now I'll show you how the machine works for a removal. So we're just going to go back to our menu here. And we'll stop it. Once you stop it, this has cooling fans. Has the top cooling, bottom cooling. It has about a 16-inch cross fan here that blows across. And then this infrared heater unit also has 4 fans on the side that blow through it. So this machine only takes anywhere from 1 minute to 3 minutes to cool down between profiles. So you can cool it down rather rapidly. So we're going to get a board here with a component that's already installed. And it's cooled down enough to start this now, so we'll stop that. And we're just going to go to a desolder mode. Before we desolder, let's do this. Let's make sure we're lined up. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to reset. And so everything's reset. We'll just go to alignment again. Okay, we're zoomed in. Just going to move the board until it's centered in the pickup. I want the component to be centered in the pickup tube. Component centered now. So we're ready to go. It's going to do desolder. So it's going to go down again. It's going to sense the component. Then it's going to back off about between 2 to 3 millimeters spacing between the component and the pickup tube. You can set the spacing to whatever you want. I usually keep it about 1.5 to 2.5. This bottom infrared heater does have some movement on it. So if you have a large board, you have a component like way out here, you want to get more heat over here, you can move it out. So you can sort of move the heat where you want it. It has 6 heaters. You can run them in 2, 4, or 6. It has shut-up buttons here. So if I have a large board, I can keep all 6 on. If I have a smaller board, I can just run 1 to 2, so I don't have to use all 6 of them and waste electricity or waste power. This particular board, you probably get away with just 4 heaters. So I turned off 2 of the back heaters because the board's not really going to the back, it's just to the front here, so I'm just using my front heaters. And these will make a big difference on how fast or how well and how even your component heats up. So I really like those heaters. So anyway, what will happen is once, I'm not going to run this whole thing, like I said, this is a demo, so we're just going to stop it. But normally what will happen is the component will be removed once it reaches the proper temperature, and then it'll place it back here in the upper nest. Turn on our cooling fans, cool the machine down. So it's a fairly simple machine to use. Like I said, the most complex thing is to learn how to set the profile, and that's what we're here for. So we do the profile setup. We do all the technical support. If you have any problems with the machine, we do the troubleshooting. If you need parts, we supply all the parts. We stock all the nozzles. So we're a very convenient place to buy a machine. And again, we have 25 years experience in providing PCB rework and consulting services. So you're not just getting a sales department here. When you call us up, we are the BGA experts, and you do get expert advice from myself with over 25 years experience in this industry, or my wife who has over 30 years experience. And we'd be happy to come to your company and train you. If you're not using one of our brand machines, we also service all makes and models. So if you're using any other brand machines, we work on Shuttle Star, Zoomow, Conceptronic, SRT, VG Electronics. We service and provide training on all brands of BGA Rework Stations, and we also do employee training for hand soldering and PCB rework and repair according to IPC specifications. So if you have any questions, please do check out our website, www.pcb-repair.com, or you can call me toll free anytime, 888-406-2830. That's 888-406-2830. And I'm the BGA Rework expert, Dennis O'Donnell. And call me anytime. I'm up late. I'm also on Skype, Precision PCB1, if you want to add me to your Skype. But I'd be glad to hear from you, and any questions you have on any station, any board, any type of rework questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a great day.